Okay, I am going to be editing Geraldine's paper and I'm recording it so that Geraldine, you can continue. I'm going to start for you, but I'd like you to continue and then to share with any other students who are in the formatting area. Um, this is something that you guys need to be doing. This is not part of my job, but I know it's really hard and can be frustrating, and so I'm here to help. Um, so I have pulled up the formatting and layout requirements from the Quantum uh, University website ID 900. It is right here, formatting, layout, and requirements. I opened that, and this is how your formatting needs to be. So we are going to create these headings before we start. Um, so if we go into here, I'm using Word. Um, Geraldine was using Perla, and then when she sent me her edits, um, we had to, we were using Word to edit back and forth. So now she's on Word, which is part of why we're using this and part of why her formatting got disoriented. So I am going to go into format and I'm going to go into style and I'm going to check my headings. I might have this in here already. I might not. I do not see it. So I'm going to create new headings. My new heading is going to be called IQUIM heading 1 and it's going to be I'm going to follow here. So heading 1 is Times New Roman, it's 12, bold, and center. So it is 12, bold, and center. The color is going to be black. The color is going to be black. And I'm going to add it to my quick stylist. And I'm going to save this. So IQUIM heading 1. I'm going to make another one. I'm going to make IQUIM heading 2. And this one is going to be bold, so Times New Roman, bold, 12, and left justified. And I'm going to save that. I'm going to create a new one. This is going to be heading 3. And it's going to be, oh, not heading 3, sorry, IQUIM, heading 3. It's going to be Times New Roman, 12, bold, and indented 1/2 inch from left margin. So to do that, I actually am, oh, I think it's this. Yep, indent 1/2 inch. Yep, there we go. And I'm going to save that. And then heading, so that was heading 3. And now we're going to do heading 4. Let me move this a little bit. Heading IQUIM, heading 4. And this is going to be also bold and italic. And it's going to be also 1/2 inch from left margin. Save that. And my last heading is so I have 4 headings, then the body, new, IQUIM body, and this is going to just stay like this. And then that's it. I'm going to apply, and now I'm going to actually put this all together. So your first page, let's see if they've changed this. I don't think they have. Oh, you need a running head as well. So please follow these instructions, okay? You have the 1 inch on all sides and the margins is already a given. It's already most Word stuff is set up that way. Preliminary pages and text must be double space. the table of contents we're going to do together, and then the references. Hopefully you're doing your references on Perla and it's being generated really easily for you. Let's see. Yeah, no empty pages. That drives me nuts. Okay. So the running head. So include a page header, also known as the running head, at the top of every page. To create the page, so it even tells you how to do that. Flush left using all capital letters. Running head is shortened version of all your paper's title. So you double click up here and you add this, and it goes all the way to the left, and this should be capitalized. Okay, so quantum medicine is an effective approach to treating the symptoms of menopause and perimenopause. So we're going to shorten that and we're going to say quantum medicine approach for menopause and perimenopause. I'm not sure on my spelling, but this will do for now. And then this is going to automatically be on every single page. Okay. Now we're going to start with our abstract. So we highlight, so this is how we're going to do all of it. So we highlight our heading. This is heading 1. That does not look right. It should be centered, right? Oh, I know why. Because it's called IQUIM heading 1. So IQUIM heading 1. There we go. Now I have way too much space here. I do not need all this space. Just one single space is enough. Okay. Next is our body. So I highlight all of the body and I open this up and I find IQUIM body and it organizes it for us. Look how beautiful that is. Now, please pay attention to things. Word is easy because it shows you when there's extra space. Please pay attention to these things. These things drive me nuts when I am reading a paper because part of me is an editor, and so I read it and I'm editing for you, and this should not be my job. I love it, but it shouldn't be my job. So please pay attention to that stuff. So there you go. Your abstract is ready, and this is what I'm talking about. See how we have all these blank pages? We do not need these blank pages, so please delete them. Now the table of content is going to, we're going to fix this later. So for now, I can erase it, okay? Oh, I don't even know what this is, how it's done before. So I'm just going to erase all of it. And we'll come back to this at the end, okay? Okay, here we go. Introduction. This is a heading 1. So I open this, IQUIM, IQUIM, heading 1. This is a heading 2. So I open this, IQUIM, heading 2. I do not need so much space here, okay? Let's clean it up. The body paragraph. We highlight the whole section. We open this, IQUIM body. Let's erase all the space. Can have 2 spaces between chapters. That's totally fine. Let me see, why are we repeating ourselves? So you have introduction, motivation behind the study was most particular sunset, and then we have, okay, so that's your little introduction. That's fine. Introduction, IQUIM, heading 1, heading 2. No, oh, sorry, this is still a heading 1. This is a chapter title, introduction. Whoops. Okay, if I highlight it, let's see, I'm gonna go down all the way to the next title. I'm gonna highlight this and I'm going to find body, IQUIM body. There we go. See, it should really clean it up for us. There we go. Much better. Actually, this is a heading 2, I believe. Yeah, introduction is going to be heading 2. What is menopause? This is going to be heading 2. IQUIM, heading 2. Again, do this as the body. So basically, you go through and you do this for everything. It takes time. Again, it takes time. Heading 2. So why is my heading 2? Do you see how this didn't come over here? I'm not sure why that happened. Same thing here. I don't know why this is indented. So this is the kind of stuff you need to pay attention to. It should not be indented. This should be aligned. This should be aligned left. So let me double check my formatting for IQUIM heading 2. Let's go in here and I go to modify and I double check. It does say left. So it does say that. So it should, I don't know why it's indenting them. Maybe something with before, but it should be aligned left like this. Okay, and we go through and we do this throughout the whole paper. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to see if, I'm not going to do that on the recording anyway. I'm going to see if Geraldine wants to do it herself. And, but I don't think you guys need to watch this whole thing. The next thing I'm going to show you is how to do, so you're going to have a table of contents and then you're going to have a table of figures and a table of graphs. So both of these are going to exist. So in order to create the table of figures, we're going to go down to our figure. This is the first figure. It's called a figure in the paper, not an image. And we're going to put in figure 1. This is the first figure in this paper. So it's figure 1. The next figure is going to be figure 2. And so on and so on. So this doesn't even have a bottom. This needs to be figure 3, right? And then she's going to have to put in the explanation for it. So this is figure 4, okay? So etc., etc. And then we're going to do the same thing with our formatting. We're going to go to style and we're going to format. Let me see if there's one in here. I don't. IQUIM. I don't see one in here, but we're going to create one. So it's going to be IQUIM figure. And it's going to, let me see if I have something to base it on. I don't remember. See, I don't see that they have it in here. So we're going to make it 8 sounds, so we're usually at a 12. So let's do 10. And it does not need to be bold. And it does need to be center. So center 10 and times. And then we're going to save this. And then we're going to go to each figure. I don't know why I jumped down there. Okay, so figure 1. Now I'm going to highlight this chunk of it. And I'm going to, again, just like before, choose this. See how nicely it highlights it for me? And it's going to make everything even. Please center your images. Center your images. Good. Let's do that one for one more. So I'm going to highlight this whole description. So figure 2, with the description, and then we're going to go in here and choose this. And again, make sure your figure is centered, please. And I'm just going to do these two just to show you then how I put in the table of contents. So after I've gone through the whole paper and I've formatted each heading, each chapter title, each body, each figure, all of that stuff. It's all done. It looks really beautiful. Then you see I can't stand those little things. Then I come up here to where I want my table of contents to be, and I put my little cursor over there, and I go into up here, insert, and I am going to insert where are tables, index and tables, and I want a table of contents. You see this table of contents? And you can choose whatever you like, whatever looks good to you. I kind of like the classic one. It goes well with the rest of the paper. Now you need, so how many levels do you need to see? Let's see, we have how many headings? We have 4 headings, right? So we only need to show 4 levels. 4 levels, and then we are going to go into options, and we're going to find our headings. So the ones that are numbered here, we do not want them, so we're going to erase them. We're going to erase all of these. Yep. And now we're going to find our headings. See right here. I'm going to go heading 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to press OK. And we're going to say, okay, insert. Do you want to replace the selected table of contents? I do not have one, so this doesn't matter. If I did have one, I would either say yes, or it would give me an option to update possibly. So I would update. But yes, I want to replace it. And now I have my table of contents. And look how beautiful this is. This has all the numbers. It shows you everything with the correct font. If I click this, I will jump there. Look how lovely. Now, if I moved things around, if I decide, oh, I need to still edit my paper, and I move things around and the pages change before I finalize, before I submit as a PDF, because when you send me your final paper, it's going to be a PDF. Before you submit as a PDF, you come back up here, you click, oops, sorry, you come back to your table of contents and you highlight it and you control click it, and then you say update field. And when you update the field, now it asks you, do you want to update your page numbers only or the entire table? If you have added things, to your headings, or change any wording or anything, you should do the entire table. If it's just pages, you can do pages. That doesn't matter. It's up to you. And they will update it for you automatically. Now, why did we do the figures? We did the figures, so this would be as easy. You come back down here to table of figures, and again, you go to insert. Where are we? Tables. I always have a hard time finding it. Insert. Here we go. Index and tables. And now I want to do the same thing. I know they have this option. I'm not sure how to use it. I still use table of contents same way. I only wanted to show one level this time. Press OK. Oh, I go to options. I do not need any of these again. So again, this is kind of annoying, but you need to go through all of these and take down all the numbers. and you just find your IQIM figure and you put in a 1 there and you press OK, and there you go. It's in there. You can, like this part, you can erase. You do not need to have all the where you got it from. You can take that out from your table of contents. So it just has the title of the figure, okay? I'm trying to think if there's anything else. You're going to do the same thing for your graphs. Each graph should have the same also formatted and inserted into here. I think that's everything. Again, please read through, please edit, please use each other. Ask somebody for support in reading through it, in looking at little things that stand out when you have not been staring at your paper for months, weeks and months, because I I know that when we look at something for too long, like look, 2 periods, right? Something so simple that we miss. So please review before you submit. Now, the other thing this paper needs to be worked on is if you look at here, I'm not sure why I think Geraldine used Perla for this, but do you see how here the citation happens after the period? Please look up APA formatting. I believe that the citation happens before the period. I believe that this is what it should look like. Please take a look. Please make sure that it's all accurate according to APA formatting, um, especially where there's quotes. There's a lot of issues with having quotes, and then where does the citation go? Please double check on that. I can send you a link. Like this one, I think is accurate. I can send you a link if you need to. Also, you cite your images like she did right here. And I think, see, there's too many periods, right? Look, there was a period here and a period here. So I think that's all for now. Good luck. I am here to help, but unfortunately, this is something that you need to do on your own. Good luck, you guys.